On September 7, 2023, Oklahoma school staff contacted Tecumseh Police Department because they suspected one of their teachers was drunk. Teacher Jennifer Davis appeared intoxicated while in her Cross Timbers Elementary School classroom in Tecumseh, Oklahoma. Police officers performed a field sobriety test and questioned Davis about her day. Davis complied with officers and claimed she was not under the influence of alcohol.
Hello. Hey, how are you? Good. How you doing? Hey, how are y'all doing? Can we clear the room? This is Jennifer Davis.
Hi.
Jennifer, how you doing? So, we talked to Miss Davis a little bit about some reports that we received as late as this morning, and so she understands, and she said she'd be willing to meet with you and talk to you.
Okay.
But we want to give you all some privacy too. So is this a suitable?
This is fine.
Place?
Yep.
We'll just step out.
All
here.
right. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, it's almost the end of the week.
Almost.
Yes. So what's going on today?
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school,
Okay. Is there any
which
of it?
has never happened.
Okay. When was the last time you've had anything to drink?
Last night.
Okay. About what time did you quit drinking?
Probably about 10:30.
10:30. How much did you drink?
Just a glass of wine. Nothing major.
Okay. All right. Well, would you be willing to submit to some tests
Yeah.
to make sure everything's okay? Okay. All right. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to check you for HGN. Okay. This is what we call standardized field sobriety tests. Okay. There's 3 of them. I'm going to pretty much focus on the first one, which is horizontal gaze nystagmus. I'm going to have you take your glasses off, and I'm going to have you, we'll stand up when we do this, but I'm going to have you track my
I am
finger.
so blind without them, I can't hardly
Can you see something like my finger about
Yes,
6
yes,
inches from your
yes,
face? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's try that. Go ahead and stand up for me real quick if you would.
Okay.
Just heel to heel, toe to toe, arms straight down to your side. Okay. You say you wear glasses.
Yes.
Any traumatic brain injuries?
No.
Growing up or anything like
No.
that? Okay. Because sometimes that can affect what I'm going to be
No,
looking for.
I can't see without my glass. That's all I was saying.
Okay. All right. Can you see that right there? Okay. I want you to follow this right here with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head. Do you understand? Okay. Just track on that. Okay, try to keep your head as straight as you can, okay? Oh,
I'm nervous.
I get it. Keep your head straight. Just put your eyes over here. There you go. Okay, we're going to go way up this time, okay? Just follow right here. Okay, you can have a seat. All right, this is what we call our portable breathalyzer machine, okay?
Yes.
You don't have to take the test, okay? But this will show the presence of alcohol if there's any on board, okay? But this, again, would be your opportunity. If teachers here or administrators feel that they smell alcohol on you, this would be your opportunity to prove that that's not.
Sure.
Okay? You willing to take that test?
Yes.
Okay. You've been what?
I haven't had anything today.
Okay. Well, and if that's the case, or if there's nothing on board, because
No,
sometimes what can happen, well, if people tie a really good one on the night before, it can carry over into the next day.
So what do I do?
As far as what?
You said it can carry into today.
It can. Sure can. I mean, if people get on like a week-long bender, or if they really tie a good one on the night before, you know, the alcohol could still be on board. But I can't give you any legal advice to take it or not to take it. I can do is offer it to you. And it's your right to refuse it. But again, I'll say this is, if you're saying you're not under the influence of alcohol, this is your opportunity to prove to your employer that you're not. So.
I'm in. No, today I haven't had anything, but like I admitted to you last night, yes.
But if you had one glass of wine last night and you didn't have anything else after that, one glass of wine isn't going to carry over into the next
No,
day.
I mean, I went to
Right.
sleep.
Okay. All right. So you want to take this?
Sure.
Okay. I haven't used one of
I
these.
would just like to know who has said, like,
Well, ma'am, that I don't know. I was just called by the
I know,
administrators to
I
come.
just,
Whoop. Okay, what's going to happen is when this thing tells me it's time to blow, I'm going to have you reach over with your mouth and blow into that as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Big deep breath, blow. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good.
I don't even know what that
0.06.
is. That
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DWI, driving while intoxicated.
under the legal limit?
Just under it. The legal limit is 0.08, which is DUI. From a 0.06 to 107, you could be charged with DWI.
I haven't had anything to drink today.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let Mr. Let me ask you this: is there anybody that can come and pick you up here at the school?
Yes.
Okay.
But, I mean, I don't,
Hold on just a minute.
but I'm under the,
Hold on just a minute. Yes. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Await is what we're looking for.
Right, and this one actually reads low. Okay, this is a portable, it's not calibrated, but we can almost double what this reads if they were to put her on an actual intoxilizer machine.
So really, she would be over.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she's up there.
Clearly, she's not fit to come to be at school.
No,
If that's above a 0, she's not needed to be
yeah.
at school.
I ran her through the first part of SFSTs, which is HGN, horizontal gaze nystagmus, and she does have the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees.
Okay. So
And-
she did not pass a field. Okay.
You know, and she's shaking pretty bad too.
I noticed the policy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She says there's somebody, she said there's somebody that can come and get her.
Okay. If this was can I ask a couple of just hypotheticals?
Sure.
If you pulled her over and she did that
Mm-hmm.
and exhibited the signs that you had, would you let her continue driving?
No.
Okay. Then we don't need to let her drive. Would you arrest her?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's where we need to. That's the direction we got to go.
Okay.
I don't want to necessarily do that to her, but
The charge I'd be looking at right now would be public intox.
she's been around kids this morning. She
Right.
came to school drunk.
Yeah.
And, I say drunk. She came to school
Right. Intoxicated.
having
Yeah.
Been intoxicated. Do you? Wow.
I know.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So,
We,
what, I mean, legally from your standpoint,
Mhm.
do you have option to either have somebody pick her up or arrest her?
Yes.
Or do you do?
Yes.
So it's an either or. So
Yes.
if she were walking down the street and somebody reported her and you did the breathalyzer, you
Right.
would say, do you have somebody who can come pick you up? Or do you need to?
And if somebody could come and pick her up, I'm not going to let her walk home because
Right.
once she's been approached by me
For sure.
and I've made contact and she hurts herself half a mile down the road, I'm liable.
For sure.
So, but on the flip side of that, if somebody could come and pick her up and take her home.
You could release her
Yes.
into their care,
Right.
and then you would ticket her for
Right.
public intox.
Yes.
You're looking at me. No, that's the right thing to do, but it's also the thing that will draw scrutiny and criticism from everybody in
Yep.
the community.
Because she's allowed to go home with someone else and not be arrested.
Yeah, I think the thing we'll have to do there, just to speak the school language here for a second with you, is just, she's not gonna come back.
Right.
She's gonna give me a letter if we're gonna do it that way. So I'm willing to go that way, or if she's not willing to give me a letter, resignation.
And that's something you'll work out between with her. But from a legal standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and make the arrest.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So you're gonna arrest her and take her from here?
Again, there's two ways now. You can view an arrest as she goes to jail, or I could cite and release on her own recognizance, provided she's got somebody that's sober that can come and take possession of her.
And so you're gonna give her that option?
Well, no. That's the decision I'm going to make before I walk back in that room.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that. If you're willing to allow someone to ticket and release her in their care, I'm perfectly comfortable with that, but she's not coming back here.
Okay. All right. Very good.
So we've got probably her personal belongings, her purse, phone, anything of those things that she would need there. She has a cup full of orange juice that she talked about
Where's that at?
in her room. Is that
Can we go
something
get
you
it?
would need? And the report that I got this morning was basically from someone who said that she was good at masking, hiding the smell of alcohol, or hiding.
When we
okay.
told her that you were coming, she wasn't worried at all.
Really?
No.
There was no,
She denied completely that it was gonna happen and
don't
that
have
she
any
was.
idea.
Okay.
No pushback.
Jeez.
Thank you, Mallison. Thank you for coming so quickly.
No problem.
Sorry to put you in this spot.
That's what we signed up for.
Hopefully she has somebody that can pick her up, and then that makes it a little bit less of a
Well, I asked her if she did,
Scene?
and she said she did.
I'll need to ask her what her things
Smells like orange juice to me. So,
Good.
Okay.
Glad she didn't bring it.
all right. Yeah.
What's the next step? Are you going to go talk to her?
Yeah.
And then can we visit with her?
Absolutely.
At
Yep.
the same time?
Yep.
or-
Come on in. You can be there when I explain it to her.
No, when that makes a lot.
Okay. What'd you say your name was again, ma'am?
Jennifer Davis.
Jennifer. Okay. Do you have your ID with you? Or
And,
it's in your purse? Okay.
yes, there's your,
I'm gonna need to see that here.
okay. I'll go get it.
She'll go
Where's
get it.
Where's your purse at? It's in my room in my cabinet. Okay, is there anything else that you would need? That I can get for you? Just my purse and my key, whatever I need.
Okay, it's all in your purse.
My keys are beside my purse.
Jennifer, what's your phone number?
What is happening?
Okay, Jennifer, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a portable breathalyzer machine. It reads a little lower than what the actual intoxilizer, which we utilize at the police department, it reads lower. This came up a 0.066.
I have not had any, that's what I'm saying. I haven't had anything today.
Okay, well, again, and I don't know your drinking habits. Okay, I kind of explained that to you
Yes.
before I put you on the machine. Okay,
Yes.
if somebody drinks a lot And if they run with a normal BAC of, say, about a 0.06 or 0.08, that's what feels normal to them, okay? When they start to get below that, that's when the onset of withdrawals kick in. You just start getting the shakes and not feeling so good, and then you drink a little more to get feeling normal again.
Sure.
That BAC will still be up here. Okay, from a legal standpoint, you're still intoxicated. I'm comfortable enough to let you know if you were to be put on the actual intoxilizer that you'd be up around a 0.12, 0.13 area. Okay. When I checked your eyes for horizontal gaze nystagmus, you had every clue. You had the onset of, you had a lack of equal pursuit, you had the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees, and you had nystagmus at max deviation. Okay. If I had pulled you over, I'm going to be honest with you, you'd have been arrested for driving under the influence.
Okay, that's what he was explaining.
Yep. Okay.
Can I have somebody pick me up?
Well, I've got a legal obligation. Okay. You're here entrusted for the care and safety and for the teaching of these kids. Okay. Note today you're going to be arrested for public intoxication. Okay.
Please don't do this. I
Ma'am,
will have
listen.
my sister come get me.
I don't write the laws.
And I will resign.
Well, that's going to be that's something you're going to discuss with the administration here. But I've made my decision. Okay. It's zero tolerance. Okay.
I would just like to know who reported. And I did not drink today.
Well, I'm going to tell you from a legal standpoint, when people call in and report a crime, of any crime, we're not in the business of telling people who made the report. And there's reasons behind that. Okay?
I understand that.
Okay.
So, you're taking me to county?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's going to be a municipal charge. I'm not going to run it through the district court. It'll be through the city of Tecumseh. It'll be a municipal charge of public intoxication. Okay.
In terms of your employment here, Jennifer, we can't move forward with you being a teacher here any longer.
Okay.
If you want to resign, that's your option. If you choose not to, though, I would be forced to go to the board and ask for your termination based on the outcome of today. So, anytime
I would like to resign.
Okay.
there may be
I got one right over here. Yep.
the state mail, Department of Education may be involved in revoking your certification as well. That'll be up to them.
Did somebody didn't go get her purse for us?
Can I?
You got it right here.
Can I
Her
not
daughter attends on
be arrested, handcuffed out, please? I'm not going to run on you.
Well, I know that. But it is, listen to me. The police department operates under policies and procedures, and I can't treat you any more different than anybody else, or we're setting ourselves up for liability.
That's
okay?
fine. But
Now, I'm not going to run you down the hallways and page you through.
My child is in the 3rd grade hall.
Where's the classroom window at? It doesn't face out to this parking lot right here?
I don't
No?
know.
Okay, we'll be okay then. Would your ID be in here?
Yeah, I can get it.
I'll get it for you. Once you're in custody, we have to search all belongings, okay? Is there anything in here I need to know about?
Just my medication that I take daily.
Okay.
Jennifer, with Maisie being here, is there someone we can contact for you?
I'm gonna have to show my sister. Can I call her now? Can I call my sister,
I'll let you do that. Yeah.
please?
Is she on the pickup list?
Yeah.
That'd be the-
Do you take any prescription narcotic?
I take Xanax
When was the last time you took that?
Go ahead.
this morning.
This morning?
I take it. I mean, it's prescribed by.
Is that for anxiety?
Yes.
Okay.
Clear.
My It's so messy, but on the side is where my license is.
Clear. Seven Central, one by OLN.
You will be picking Macy up today? Okay, well, they're taking me to jail,
Sam,
so.
082-121-670.
Somebody called in and said, I don't know, Walt. No. Yeah. Last night, but nothing. Am I going to count, like, where am I going?
To the safety center. It's on 177 in Leo.
Center,
There's a
it's
log
a
on it.
city thing.
Now, explain to her, ma'am. Once
Do
you're
what?
once you're booked in, like I said, it's a municipal charge of PI. Okay.
It's a
It is a bondable charge, so as soon as you're booked in, somebody can come bond you out.
7-3.
No, Shelley, I'm drinking this morning. That's what nobody. Okay. Is there anybody that can come out there and get me? Anybody? Okay.
7-3.
Do you think, but you will be able to pick up Maisie? Okay, Alright.
Yes, sir, I was.
bye.
What you need?
Burglar alarm.
Oh,
I was gonna see if he could take that burglar alarm call.
Jennifer, if we want to go ahead and take care of the letter here, there's one that's been drafted for you. If you'd prefer to write one, that's fine. We will need to get you to sign it and just put today's date on it if you're in agreement for that. It's the 7th.
okay. Again, our policy and procedures state anybody that goes into the back seat of our vehicles have to be handcuffed. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work with you a little bit, okay? You can remain calm. We're going to handcuff you up front.
Do what?
We'll handcuff you up front, not in the back.
That's fine.
Okay? All right, here we go.
Go ahead and put your hand in front of you with your thumbs facing up, please.
What is my, is this gonna go like on the news, Mr. Kinsey?
Chances are it will, Jennifer. I don't have control over what they put on the news, but there's a good chance that once this gets reported, that there will be statements that the district will have to release, and notes we'll have to send home to parents, and then news reporters will probably show up. I will be as discreet as I can in terms of how I handle
Could
it.
we, please, I've never been in trouble in my life.
I understand it, but again, that's not up to me. I'm not going to go pushing anything out there.
I didn't check this pocket.
You did not?
I did not.
But we've got to respond and let people know that we followed our policy and had to involve the police department.
Yeah.
Go from there.
On your keys is the key fob and stuff.
Is your fob, where was your fob, Jennifer? To the
It
building?
was on my keys.
Okay, we can get that back. It's the gray.
It's
And her
the
classroom
light gray.
keys are on there
And the
too.
function.
Yes.
The classroom keys are the ones that are probably connected to that green.
Those right there.
Yes.
There you go.
And is that all of it for the school?
Jennifer, is your,
Yes, that's,
your school device here at school?
yes, it's in my computer.
Okay. All right. If you'll go with this officer here.
Yes.
see you when you get back.
Jennifer, just follow me. We'll go to my car and take you up to the jail.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Go this way. 7 Central, 10:15, 1 female.
Davis was charged with public intoxication and later resigned from the school district.
When I get to the jail, can I call somebody to come get them?
They will. Oh, you okay?
Yeah,
They'll.
not a comfortable seat.
It's not. You should
Jesus.
see. You should see Shawnee's. That's way worse.
Jesus, I was not expecting that.
The jail will allow you to get some numbers when you get there after all the booking's done and everything.
And then I can go home.
It just depends on what the judge says and the bond, because you're gonna have to see a judge, and
Okay.
he'll set a bond.
For initials?
I would hope that it's gonna be today, but I don't have any
They
control
do
over
initials
that.
at 11:30.
We might be able to be all right, but like I said, don't take my word on that.
I can find somebody. I know somebody that can come. Okay.
All right.